Oh, yeah. It's that time again. It's Saturday, the top of the hour, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. You are now tuned into a brand new episode of Sports Life and Trill. It's your man K-Sap, Big Snacks, and Auntie Faye. Man, look, y'all just sit back. Y'all come in. Make yourself feel at home. Kick back to the vibes, and we will get this party started. But as soon as y'all come in, you know what y'all got to do. Y'all got to drop a like on the video. And if you're watching it on the playback, do us a favor. Hype it up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Also, you know my slogan. Tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And like Big Snacks always say, what's poppin', peoples? Auntie Faye say, what you say? Talk nice to me. Yeah. So we're going to get it poppin' today. Without further ado, let's go and break y'all something proper. So sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. Let's go.
Yeah! Sports Life Trill!
Life, sports, culture.
We in the building! Turn me up one time!
Came from the bottom, now we talking like bosses. Fourth down pressure, we ain't taking no losses. NFL smoke, NBA crosses. WNBA queens get respect when they walk in. Hip hop in the speakers, real life in the room. Culture on the table, truth cut through the noise. Every hot take got weight when we speak. Sports Life Trill, new heat every week. This that Sports Life Trill. Yeah, you know the deal. Real talk, real sports, real life, real feel. From the league to the streets, from the court to the field. If the topic get hot, we gon' keep it too real.
Big Snacks in the building!
Get that man his crown.
K-Sap on the mic!
He gon' break it all down.
Auntie Faye in the room!
Better show respect now.
3 voices, 1 squad!
Whole culture get loud.
Cowboys, Buffs, Browns, we gon' talk that. Rookies, vets, contracts, bring the facts back. Hoop dreams, draft night, drama in the spotlight. Life lessons mixed with the game under bright lights. We don't duck smoke.
We don't chase clout. Say it with our chest, then we let the crowd shout. Podcast pressure, every episode a movie. Sports Life Trill, yeah, the whole vibe too groovy. This that Sports Life Trill. Yeah, you know the deal. Real talk, real sports, real life, real feel.
Big Snack!
K-Sap, Auntie Faye too. Tap it right now. This the podcast for you.
Yes. You know what it is. You are now tuned into a brand new episode of the Sports Life and Trill with your boy K-Sap, Big Snacks, and Auntie Faye. Let's get this thing started. What up, folks? We back again. And you know what they say? Do? It's 12 noon. So what we gonna do today? What's poppin', peoples?
I'm good. How are you guys doing? How we doing?
Man, I'm laid in the cut, man. How about you?
I'm chilling over here. What's up, Snacks?
What's poppin'?
Got the shades on, looking
Oh,
dapple.
really?
I told you, Snacks don't go nowhere without them shades, man. Them shades is a popular thing, man.
Come on, man.
I don't know what Snacks be got popping, but Snacks, they want to hear it. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and get your mantra off. Go ahead and let them know. Say your slogan. Let's hear it.
Y'all know what time it is. What's poppin', people? Your boy Snacks is back in the damn building. We are live on a fresh Saturday afternoon, bringing you one of the hottest, with one of the newest faces that is wrecking the internet on YouTube.
I reckon them.
Today she got a little hair. K-Sap might be a little. K-Sap looked a little lighter than he was yesterday. If you
There
watched
we go.
last night,
You know he had to throw that light skin
He
stuff in
wasn't
there.
that light skin. He looked a little lighter today. You know, here in Texas, it's about 90 degrees already outside. Y'all don't want to live here for real. Because if you can't go outside and stand the heat, because it don't get below 75 at night around here.
Ugh.
So when you wake up, it's about 82. You know what I'm saying? We don't have cool days. We have hot and hotter.
Oh,
You
no,
know
that's
what I'm
not
saying?
good.
That's not good, Snacks.
That's not
Hey.
good.
Don't
That's
mess
not
with
good.
Texas, bro.
Look, I'm lighter on my toes, man.
I know that's right. No sun.
I'm not light in the face. I'm just lighter on my toes, baby. You got to be
Yeah.
lighter on your toes. You got to be nimble, man, because you don't know
Come
when them
on now.
snakes going to try to approach you. You know what it is.
Come on, talk that.
Nah,
Talk
and
that.
look, Auntie Faye, while we got you, go ahead and drop your slogan off to him. What's your saying?
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Auntie Faye. You already know. Make sure you like the video, then hype the video. You get 3 hours a week. Make sure you use them on me. And don't forget, don't talk nice to me. Talk sports with me. We out here.
Look, there it is right there.
Hey.
See, we gotta drop the bomb for Auntie Faye, man. Auntie
Come
Faye
on
is
now.
she is on these internet streets causing havoc.
Baby.
She got people cussing her out in the chat. Man, she got people, man, just going in ham on her.
Baby, I ain't never been cussed out so much.
And the crazy thing about it is, man, some troll came for Snacks hard yesterday.
Oh,
They dropped it off on Snacks, man. And that's what I told y'all last night. If y'all joined my live, man, people in the comments section are just reckless.
Facts.
They gonna try to tell you how to run your own show. They gonna post comments like, we don't see them. And y'all know what I say. I see everybody in the comments section.
Facts.
Hashtag salute.
Facts.
But the thing about it is, it's just crazy the fact that they just be reckless. They be reckless, man. But we see all y'all. And the crazy thing about it is, man, we got over 100 people in here watching, man, but we ain't got 100 people in there chatting. And the thing about it is, we got some hate watchers. They peeping
For
in to
sure.
see what's going on. They got some things. They trying to find out what's really going on. This is crazy. But look,
listen, hold on. Listen, I had people in my comments. This is the most craziest thing. Tell me that I laugh too much and I should stop and be more mature. I was like, this is natural. I'm sorry.
that laugh will get you every time. That laugh. Give them that laugh, Auntie Faye.
This is natural. I can't I was trying to. I'm telling you, when I read that comment, I literally went to the restroom. I looked at myself in the mirror. I was like, I wonder if I can time it. Who times their laugh? It's a natural thing. Like, I don't know. I thought that was the craziest thing ever. They told me I would need to be more mature. I laugh too much. I'm like, all right.
Hey, the laugh is you though. The laugh is you. The laugh will get things stirred up. You know, when Auntie Faye comes on her segments, man, it's that laugh for me, man. That laugh get me every time, man.
Come on, man.
And then look, when she first broke on the scene, you know how she broke on the scene? She said, look, Auntie Faye got that tequila tonight, and y'all don't want me on that. Zah!
They don't want me on that side because I get real reckless.
But look,
I appreciate it, y'all.
But look, what y'all here for today, man? We're going to break it down, man. We're going to give y'all all the sights and sounds of what we thought about the OTAs and these mini camps with the Cleveland Browns, because we know all the narratives out there. But from our own eyes and the lenses we look through and all the videos we produce, we just gave it to you raw and uncut. So let's start off with all the sights and sounds that we saw in minicamp. So let's start it off here, man. Sights and sounds of Browns OTA and minicamps, man. We heard all the narratives. We heard all the press conferences. We heard all the components speak. We heard Todd Monken speak. We heard the Browns quarterback coach speak. We heard Deshaun Watson speak for the first time in 2 years. And we heard Shedeur Sanders speak. But we didn't hear too much from Dylan Gabriel. And I find that kind of odd because y'all know what it was last year under the Kevin Stefanski regime. They talked about Dylan Gabriel was the man, head and shoulders above Shedeur Sanders. So let's start here, man. Auntie Faye, man, from everything that you gather and everything that you've seen and through the resources and all the videos you produce, what are some of the sights and sounds that you got from OTAs and minicamp?
What I got was, I truly feel like they thought Deshaun, because he's a vet, 9 years going on 10 years, they thought that he was just going to come in and just really outplay, right? And that just did not happen. And I just think that that gives a new insight to what's going on. Because see, a lot of people think Shedeur needs to beat Deshaun, but it's really Deshaun needs to beat Shedeur, because he is the vet. You know, you feel me? And it just, I think Todd Monken just is shocked by what's going on. I truly feel like that. I just feel like he just came in thinking this 9-year, 10-year vet was going to come in and just like, you know what I'm saying, be absolutely amazing. And he just hasn't seen that yet. So also Dillon Gabriel not being there, we already know I want him to be traded to Atlanta. Todd Monken, Kevin Stefanski needs to come pick him up. That's his boy. Okay. Come pick him up. Dillon Gabriel is going to be a backup forever. I don't care who tells me anything different. He needs to be a backup forever. Also, Deshaun Watson talking to the media. I felt like him saying the comment that he said as like he had internal conversation. I can't wipe that smirk he had. You know what I'm saying? That smirk he had, almost like he was sure of something that was said to him. So it's just a lot to unpack here. A lot.
Yeah, I totally agree with that, man. But I know Snacks got a different perspective, because Snacks produced a video about, you know, some backdoor conversation, man. So Snacks, man, you tell them, you know, what you got from the OTA and mini camps, man. What did you observe?
It's the same old. It's different from what we saw last year, but it's still the same old. Like I've always said, and like I've been saying since Todd Monken has been in Cleveland. Todd Monken might not be what Cleveland wanted, but he is damn sure what they need. Because Todd Monken is a different character from Kevin Stefanski. He brings a lot more to the surface when it comes to the team component than Kevin Stefanski was ever able to do. Kevin Stefanski is not a football guy. Kevin Stefanski has never been a football guy. Todd Monken is a complete football guy from head to toe. The man told you, hell, he went as a football player every Halloween. He ain't never wanted to do nothing but coach and play football. So in the aspect of the way camp has gone, OTAs and the last 3 days of minicamp, it's been different. And now that all the so-called old heads are out of Cleveland, except for a few, including Myles Garrett, the Cleveland media has even commented on how different practice is, how more involved Todd Monken is in the practices, how he re-racks plays when the players aren't getting the plays right. He starts the whole session over, or he just stops something midstream and say, hey, that ain't right. Let's just do it all over again. How he's more in the player spaces, how he's more involved with the receivers, the quarterbacks, the linebackers, in part from what Kevin Stefanski was. In Kevin Stefanski's era, as said many times, this is more of a passing camp than a practice when Kevin Stefanski was in charge. Todd Monken is a new force. They didn't want Todd Monken. They don't like Todd Monken. But once the rubber hits the road and the season starts, I think a lot of these people will change their mind on who Todd Monken is and what he has brought to the Cleveland Browns.
Hey, look, I gotta give you some kudos for that, Snacks, because I mean you broke that down so eloquently. And what I like about it is you gave him the substance, right? Because we all saw how Kevin Stefanski operated last year. But like you stated, man, Todd Monken is more hands-on, and we getting a lot. But coming into the OTAs, we heard the narrative. We heard everybody. Once they saw Deshaun Watson in the offseason produce a video that he put on his Instagram account or his Twitter account throwing the ball to Jerry Jeudy, everybody was up in arms like, oh man, Deshaun Watson looks good. Oh man, he's back. And we heard what the Cleveland media people had to say. We heard what these insiders had to say. And when Mary Kay dropped her bombshell on the first day of OTAs and saw Deshaun Watson throw in some shorts, a helmet, and a jersey, she jumped off the Richter scale talking about just give Deshaun Watson this job. Just give him the one so we can rock out and we ain't got to deal with this no more. But Todd Monken always said it was a quarterback competition, something that Kevin Stefanski failed to do because he put himself in a concubine last year by saying it was a quarterback competition, and we all know it wasn't a competition. But this year, Todd Monken has come out and stated clearly that this is an open quarterback competition. But what had happened is the quarterback competition only boils down to two quarterbacks. That's Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders. So now you got all these people that started jumping on the Deshaun Watson train. Even Shady McCoy got in the mix, and everybody was like, oh, it's Deshaun Watson. Mary Kay made her little bombshell news, and Mary Kay still has stood on the thing that Shedeur Sanders is so far behind of Deshaun Watson. But now, let me ask you guys, with all the stuff that you've been hearing, all the rumblings on the wall, and all the interviews and all the stuff that's been on ESPNCleveland.com, the Morning Drive, UCSS, and this narrative about now all of a sudden they see all this footage of Shedeur Sanders performing in OTAs, seeing all the praises and hearing all the praises that they're getting from the head coach, Todd Monken. Now all of a sudden it seems like they want to turn their back on Deshaun Watson, talk about he stinks and this and that. So, Auntie Faye, what do you make of all the rumblings about now all of a sudden they believe it's a quarterback competition? Now they don't want Deshaun Watson, and it'd be best for them to put Shedeur out there.
Honestly, I think it's BS. I honestly think it's just for clicks. They're just saying that now. It is just for clicks. And it's also to just be like, oh no, like I always believed in Shedeur. I just wasn't sure. I always believed in this. I just wasn't. No. Don't come over here now. We don't want y'all over here. Do not come here. Exactly. Also, I do feel like Kevin being there, I just learned last night from your live, the relationship between Kevin and Dion. I didn't know about that. About, when he threw the ice on a guy and the guy was his granddad or something like that. I didn't even know about that. So I'm just like, maybe Kevin put a stink around that whole place. You know what I mean? Like, just basically letting everyone knows how he feels about Shedeur because of Dion or yeah, stay over there. I don't trust it. I don't want it. I need them to just stay over there because they never believed, period.
Yeah, so I totally agree with that. So Snacks, from your point of view, man, from all the nonsense that we heard and things like that, man, what you got to say about that?
It is what it is, man. We all know Kevin Stefanski was never, once Shedeur was drafted, we all know Kevin Stefanski wasn't right from day one. We saw it. It wasn't like it was a hidden feature in the program. From rookie OTAs until training camp, we saw it. We talked about it. It was obvious. The Cleveland media tried to work their way around it, but it's kind of hard to unsee something that has been seen by so many people. You know what I'm saying? The NFL made Shedeur a martyr. They turned him into a guy that everybody wanted to support. They turned him into the underdog because of the way they treated him during the draft process. After the draft, Shedeur follower count, everything Shedeur trended upward because everybody and their mama knew that he wasn't a 5th round draft pick. And after that draft, Kevin Stefanski made it worse by not giving him any reps, by having him in practice throw to equipment managers and people that didn't have any relevancy to the team. He didn't have any participation in the practices last season. And when we did get to see it, everybody saw that he was better than Dillon. Then that led to one of the world's greatest protests. And so it wasn't a protest in denying the Browns. It was a protest in support of Shedeur, because nobody supported the Browns, but they supported Shedeur, which garnered the Browns more attention than they've ever had since they've been a football team. Shedeur has put the Browns in a position to be one of the most talked about teams in the league for the last 2 seasons. Nobody talks about the Browns. Nobody truly covers the Browns the way the Browns have been covered in these last 2 seasons. Now, the Browns have probably made a lot of money off Shedeur because of the advertising dollars he has brung in that we can't see. You can't see the advertisement dollars that they make in the local media, because those prices go up because Shedeur is on the team. When the people, I guarantee you, the Browns have renegotiated every advertisement they have this season because Shedeur is on the scene. They've called everybody that advertises in that stadium, everybody that advertises around the campus, everybody that advertises with them on Twitter, on YouTube, everywhere. I guarantee you those prices went up. They had, because now they have the authority to do it. They have the popularity to do it, because you can click on Twitter or Threads or Blue Sky.
He said Blue Sky.
Or Dion or somebody Sanders or the Cleveland Browns is trending almost every freaking day. There are plenty of highlights. There's so much video, and you can't mention Shedeur Sanders without mentioning the Cleveland Browns. So those advertisement dollars have doubled for Cleveland. They're not worried about making no money off of that. Money's gone that they paid Deshaun. That money's spent. That money's on the books. It's done for. But since Shedeur has been in the league, the Cleveland Browns revenue has absolutely tripled. Triple. That $17 million, that Panini contract, that one was all trading cards. We don't know what Shedeur has made off of his jersey sales. Prime told you that wasn't jersey sales. Everybody keeps saying that 17 million was jersey sales. His daddy told you, damn it, that wasn't jersey sales. That was the trading card deal. The jersey sales, nobody knows the number. And I guarantee you it's astronomical. And what he made last year off the NFLPA will be double this year what he makes from the NFLPA. And nobody's going to get to those numbers for, you think Tom Brady held a record for what, 3-4 years since 2021? And Shedeur came in and smashed it at 17 million. And it's really big. That's just from the NFLPA deals, not his personal brand deals, not the deals the Cleveland Browns have set him up with, not the deals, not the Twitter money, not the Instagram money, not the YouTube money, not the Nike money, not the Mercedes money, not all these other brand deals he personally has. And y'all, they was crying, talking about he make $4 million. Yeah, he make $4 million from NFL. But I promise you, Shedeur makes $70-80 million a year. Easy.
Snacks, man. You dropping gems today, man. I don't know what you are. You must have, I don't know. You ain't got your cup. You must have had something earlier. You don't want to show the chat, but you was completely in your bag right there, man. And it's kind of crazy, man, because we all got different perspectives, man. You know what I'm saying? And we all produce great videos and content for you guys to go look at, man.
I don't produce it. YouTube is high in my country.
Here's Snacks go. Hey, y'all make sure y'all turn Snacks notifications off and then turn them back on and see if he can get back off in the algorithm. Because like Snacks said he got a problem with YouTube shadow banning his content, man. People are not getting a chance to see Snacks' content, man. But this is what I want to say, man. Our girl Auntie Faye, man, she dropped a video yesterday, man. And she was trying to give y'all some intel, man, because it was some things that, you know, Andrew Berry did an exclusive on the radio station with Lima and Ritter. And we got to get off into it, man. We got to get off into what transpired, man. So we're going to set back, man. We're going to take a listen to what transpired with Andrew Berry on some of the things Andrew Berry said about Shedeur Sanders, but also the interesting thing he said about Deshaun Watson. So let's sit back and let's take a listen to what they discussed. And then once we listen to it, we'll come back and we'll let y'all know our thoughts. So y'all said
right quick. Hold on right quick before you do that. Before we continue, Miss Duke, Tenme, and what's the other one? Big Time Blind View. They said I was wrong about the whole bucket ice thing. It was a late live, y'all. Kenneth came on your channel and said what he said. He just came back on the channel and said they are not related. So I'm just letting you guys know. I just learned that. It was late. Give me a break. Okay. All right. Continue.
Look, we cleared that up.
Christ.
We put it on there. They be going at Auntie Faye, boy. Auntie Faye, they got something against you, Auntie Faye. What's going on? What did you do, Auntie Faye? Let me know.
My dude told me is because I'm a female. I promise you. He said, listen, you a girl. It is what it is. You're a female. And then he said, you're a little too bold in the way you speak. Like you don't like, you know what I mean? And
well, God damn it, tone it down. Shit.
No, you don't. Don't you do that?
No. He told me to keep doing you. He told me don't turn down. That's just who you are. That's how you talk all the time. So that's what he said. He really said because I'm a girl. He said you a girl in sports. It's all good.
Love. It's all love. It's all love. The correction was in love. You know what I'm saying? So you know they
thank you, Miss Duke. I love you, baby. I love you, baby.
We got it all corrected. Okay. You know we got some misinformed information and we corrected that.
Yeah.
So that you know what? One thing that showed me right there, Auntie Faye, folks are paying attention to what we saying.
Yeah,
because they took out of that whole live that we had I was on live for about an hour and 10 minutes, and they focused on that. And I'm glad that y'all listened and we corrected that today. So shout out to my OG
thank you, y'all,
for posting that earlier today. So we got it all taken care of.
Thank you, Richie. I appreciate it, love.
Let's go ahead and sit back and let's take a listen to what transpired in his interview, and then. You know, I want y'all to just pay close attention. And then once we listen to it, we're going to come back and we're going to give y'all our perspective on it. So sit back and enjoy yourself and take a listen.
Our job to follow each and every throw and dissect each and every throw. But just because we might see something doesn't mean that's exactly what's happening on the field, or you guys are accomplishing what you want to. I'm just curious, how should we be evaluating this quarterback competition and these throws? And are you guys willing to just give us your daily grades? Can you make life easier on us so that because the accuracy is very important here. We want to be fair, but can you just, after every practice say, Deshaun's a B today, Shedeur's a B+. Like, can we get that?
So I'll tell you what, Daryl, I guess two things in that regard. I think number one, as I was preparing to come on, I was listening to a little bit of the show earlier, and I heard it's the first time I've really heard Coach Riz. He was really impressive, and I think he gives a very intelligent and informed perspective, being a former coach, of what some of the things that you're trying to accomplish in the spring. I think there's this natural tendency to evaluate every throw, evaluate every practice, almost treat it like you're a day trader on the stock market, where we really more or less look at it as hey, the spring is a install and developmental period. We're not necessarily catering the offense or defense. into what we're going to lean into in the fall. It's really putting things in, trying things, and then over a longer period of time, seeing how guys progress. Like, look, all players, they're going to have some level of failure and correction so they can actually get better. So every day isn't necessarily okay, hey, this player was to use your term, like an A or a B or a C or something along those lines, because you take much more of a developmental mindset when you're in the spring relative to them when you get into the fall.
All right, well, one of the quarterbacks, Shedeur Sanders, has gone from the fifth rounder to four string to now a legitimate chance to compete for a starting job. So what can you say about his trajectory and his rise through the program?
I think he's had an excellent spring, Anthony. I mean, the past 8 to 10 weeks, and really probably beyond that, really the past 6 months with, as a rookie player, and particularly a quarterback, you learn a lot your first year, and especially if you don't start a full season, start 6, 7, or I guess you start 7 games, and you kind of go through the year. It's adjustment going to the NFL, and then you get a chance to catch your breath and say, okay, well, here are the things that I need to work on, here are the things I need to learn. And I think he did a phenomenal job this offseason. That really started in January and February, and then certainly as we got into having, real practices in May, his growth has been tremendous. So we're all very excited to see, Shedeur's, fall camp, preseason, things of that nature when we get into padded situations, live situations, less scripted. But his growth has truly been phenomenal.
Yeah, Deshaun Watson is the other guy in the competition here, Andrew. If all goes well with him and he wins this competition and he plays well for the Browns this fall, do you see a world where he is the Browns quarterback into the future, and are you open to giving him a contract extension?
Yeah, I think everything's on the table. I think it would be silly to go into a season and say, hey, something absolutely can or cannot happen. And I think particularly at the quarterback position, right? Like we've seen it with guys, whether it's Sam Darnold or Daniel Jones or Geno Smith or, even Baker after he left us in Carolina. And so I think you have to be open-minded and flexible. But I wouldn't rule out anything. We're looking for guys who can perform and who can lead.
Now, we have a really unique situation with Deshaun, just given everything we know about him and everything that he has worked through to try to get back on the field. And then the owner had the swing and the miss comments. Does that sometimes make it a little tougher on the coach or maybe you when an owner says something like that publicly? I imagine you're having those conversations behind the scenes as well.
Not necessarily. I mean, I think you deal with what you have. You deal with how players progress or don't progress. But honestly, the public discourse, doesn't really have a factor in terms of how we think about either putting together the team or Todd in terms of putting together the best lineup. That really doesn't play a factor into it.
Now, you heard what them guys had to say, man. And they said some interesting things, man. I mean, Andrew Berry kind of got off into some things that a lot of people probably are saying to themselves, like, Andrew Berry, really? But, hey, we got to talk about it because of the fact that I know I did a show, and I was kind of candidly joking about, don't be surprised if y'all see headlines, breaking news, that the Cleveland Browns are in contract negotiations to extend Deshaun Watson. And I was just jokingly saying that. But to hear some of the things Andrew Berry said, everything's on the table. So I'm gonna start with you, Auntie Faye, because you got a smirk on your face because you did produce the show, man, and people was letting you have it about, man, stop saying Deshaun Watson is quarterback one and all this. So from your perspective, out of that whole little interview that Andrew Berry gave when he talked about Shedeur Sanders and then he switched it off into Deshaun Watson, what do you think about that?
So to be honest, I was confused all about the whole contract. You know what I mean? to me, I felt like if they had to pay Deshaun and he has like 2 more years on his contract, right? Then why not just make him QB1, right? And I'm just learning about this whole contract thing. This is his like last year and all that, and they really don't have to pay him the following year. So for me now, I'm just like, well, you might as well just make Shedeur QB1. You feel me? But as far as what Andrew Berry said, I think this is how Andrew speaks. I mean, if you remember with Miles, Andrew was like, we're not gonna let him go. We're not gonna do this, but I don't know. I think Andrew just knows the media and to not say much. I mean, what was he supposed to say? Well, no, for sure. Like, no contract for him. You know what I mean? I think Andrew just talks in circles all the time. Now, if they make Deshaun QB1 and he balls out, right? I still don't think he should get a contract because I don't think he'll be able to keep it up. You know what I mean? I don't know. Like for me, I just feel like he has enough money. He should just leave the whole team and go somewhere else. I don't even want him to be there no more. This shit is stressful. To be real with you. Let Shedeur be QB1. And that way the media can just focus on that. But for what Andrew Berry said, I think he just speaking in circles. He just knows like this is how I have to answer these type of questions. That's all. I don't really look too much into it.
Yeah, let me piggyback off some of the things you said, and then I'm gonna let Snacks go. Andrew Berry as a general manager, you know what I'm saying, and you get a chance to speak, and see Andrew Berry is out there on the practice field every day, seeing what these components are doing, right? So as a general manager, you got to do that, and a lot of people saying this is like a PR thing for Andrew Berry to big Deshaun Watson up, to put that value out there, so if other teams are looking, maybe it's a trade component. So you got to keep your eyes on that as well. But one thing I will say is through all this OTA stuff and this mini camp, we've heard a lot of good praises about Shedeur Sanders on the maturation process he's been through since his rookie campaign, because we all know in the Kevin Stefanski regime, he wasn't getting groomed. He wasn't getting the reps. He wasn't getting the time. He wasn't getting the development. It's kind of crazy that he had to go up to the local college and throw with the local college kids just to get some reps in. So I'll say this. One thing about Shedeur Sanders, he has raised a lot of eyebrows on a lot of people on his maturation process, because everything that we hear now, it ain't nothing but good things about Shedeur Sanders on how he has made steps and elevated his game, his footwork, his progressions, getting the ball out quick. And one thing Andrew Berry said, we didn't play that, but Andrew Berry said that Shedeur Sanders is a natural at throwing the ball with precision and accuracy. So when it gets off into Deshaun Watson about extending that contract, I think Andrew Berry it's like he's putting it out there, and he's bigging Deshaun Watson up to get that value out of him, because I agree with you, Auntie Faye. It wouldn't make no sense to, extend him beyond this year. I'm gonna let Snacks go.
Let me give y'all something so y'all can understand how this Andrew Berry thing has taken shape and has taken place over the last 2 years. We're gonna take it back and give G. Bush his props for clearing the air on Deshaun Watson and holding his job and doing his part and having the chance to get his job back. But let me take you back to how this Andrew Berry thing has become what it is. Andrew Berry lost one argument in 2025. One to Kevin Stefanski, and that was drafting Dylan Gabriel. Kevin Stefanski wanted Shedeur. I mean, Andrew Berry wanted Shedeur. Has always wanted Shedeur. The problem is the NFL was dead set on teaching Shedeur a lesson. Cleveland was always going to draft Shedeur. It was always going to be his team. It was always going to be his home. But since the Cleveland Browns were already on punishment, since the NFL was already mad at Shedeur and wanted to teach him and his family a lesson, Shedeur ended up being drafted in the 5th round. That was the only argument Andrew Berry lost, was to Kevin Stefanski over Dylan Gabriel. Drafted Dylan Gabriel in the 3rd. Andrew Berry wanted Shedeur right there. Now, we know how the rest of it played out. And Andrew Berry has had 2 great draft classes back to back. He's gotten the pieces they needed. He's even gotten the players that they needed to have. He's hit on damn near every draft pick in the last 2 years. That's not by circumstance. That's by work and knowing your players and doing the research and knowing what you need on your team. Andrew Berry was hindered the past 3 years because of Deshaun Watson's trade and signing. But now that Andrew Berry has got his power back and he's got Dee Podesta out the way with all these analytical bull crap, Andrew Berry is a football guy. Andrew Berry knows football. And he has guys that work with him that know football. But Andrew Berry has only lost one argument, and it was drafting Dylan Gabriel. And he fixed that. He got rid of Joe Flacco on purpose. Kenny Pickett traded on purpose. Because him and Kevin Stefanski were still battling it out, trying to prove a point. That's why Kevin is no longer here. Because Kevin, your draft pick didn't work. But Andrew was telling us the whole time, if we draft Shedeur, we ain't got no problems. We'll get that fan base. We'll get an even bigger fan base. And besides that, Shedeur Sanders can play football. He can move our team forward into a new direction and help us move into this new stadium. Yeah, we gonna get some kickback because we got haters and he got a lot of them. Cleveland, I hate to tell you this, and I'm gonna be like Auntie Faye, don't be mad at me. I'm just telling you what we know. I'm just telling you how I see it. Andrew Berry did not speak last year during, as he usually does every season, during the bye week. Andrew Berry skipped that. Wasn't no media conferences, but Andrew Berry has been on a tour, a radio tour for the last 2 weeks because Andrew Berry didn't get no flack from the Myles Garrett trade because he got a good player back and he got future draft round picks. You lost Myles Garrett, but Jared Verse is a hell of a football player. You can't complain about that trade. You got a good player, a younger player, and some picks in the future. See, Andrew Berry poking his chest out right now. And it's more for him. And it's more for Kevin Stefanski to see it because he watching. He poking his chest out to say, yeah, I won. I made the right. I got 2 years worth of picks that are guaranteed to be our future for the next 5 years. I've solidified our quarterback spot, and Cleveland fans are going to be mad when we play this back to understand that Shedeur is your future. Shedeur ain't going nowhere. Y'all think y'all getting a pick of the new quarterback in 2027 when Andrew Berry and the owners have already solidified Shedeur as the future. Yeah, we got to get past this little space with your boy Deshaun. But Shedeur is our future. We got 2 years left for Shedeur. Shedeur doesn't have a 5th-year option because he wasn't the first or second round quarterback. You got 2 years. This year, we're going to get past Deshaun. All of next year belongs to Shedeur, whether they like it or not. Todd Monken and Andrew Berry have already sat down and picked this pathway out. Shedeur is QB1 going into next year, no matter what. Long as he is healthy, he is QB1 next season. Deshaun might ball out all year. Another thing that'll make Cleveland mad, Andrew Berry will re-sign Deshaun Watson if he balls out this season. I don't care what y'all say, because them $230 million is over with. They don't care nothing about that. That's gone. They ain't getting that back. But if we can sign him for $160 million and get him for 3 more years and he keep playing like this, oh, y'all gonna be mad. Because he will do it. You not gonna pass up on a good quarterback when you've been looking for one for 26 years. What are y'all doing? The man told you on the radio, yes, his options are open. Are y'all nuts? And y'all talking about ain't no way he gonna sign Deshaun Watson? I bullshit you not. If Deshaun Watson go out there and throw for 4,000 yards, 25, 30 touchdowns, and 12 interceptions, Deshaun Watson gonna have one of the second biggest contract behind Patrick Mahomes. And y'all gonna be mad. Ha! Got him. They gonna be pissed. I'm just telling you what it is. Golly.
I did not expect that.
I didn't expect that coming from Snacks.
Let's unload it now.
Wow.
Snacks. Yeah, Mecca. Snacks. Baby date? They about to cuss you out. They about to go in there all your comments.
Hey, it is what it
Snacks
is.
just crashed out, y'all.
I love it, Snacks.
It
Okay,
is what
fuck
it is.
it.
Man,
If the
look,
man,
Snacks just
if
crashed out.
Deshaun Watson go out there and throw for 4,000 and 25 touchdowns and 12 interceptions, he getting a new contract.
Woo!
It's undeniable.
Oh, it done got hot in here. Oh,
Snacks, they coming for you, Snacks, but it is what it is,
Lord.
man.
I'm
But
telling y'all, Cleveland can't get nothing for Deshaun after this season. They can't trade him. They can't get no buyback. They can't do nothing but re-sign him. After this season, they either got to cut him or sign him. Ain't no other. Even if somebody called for him in the middle of the season, they can't do nothing but let him go.
talk about
You
staying
can't
on
get
business.
nothing for Deshaun. So if he go out there and ball out, y'all think they gonna let him go to another team?
Man, Snacks, man, I would open the phone lines up, man.
I'm
but
scared.
I'm scared. I'm scared to open these phone lines up, man, because I don't need all that. I don't need that. But the phone lines might get open, man. But look, check this out, man. We're gonna turn the page though. We're gonna let it simmer down. We're gonna simmer down. Everybody take a deep breath. We're gonna simmer down.
Relax.
Just relax.
He
Like
ain't sipping on
A-Rod,
number water.
y'all relax.
Woosah.
But check this out. We know what all the good stuff Shedeur Sanders was doing in OTAs and minicamp. Now, I got to bring this up because this is what they do with Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders went viral for the wrong reasons. Do y'all remember the throw he had in minicamp where he threw it to the lineman and the lineman stood straight up? Let's take a look at that because, you know, he went viral for all the wrong reasons. Let's take a look at this. Now, guys, from that little clip that y'all see, Shedeur went viral, man. I mean, I saw it on the JB show. JB was talking about that's probably one of the worst things I ever saw, or worst play I ever saw, or worst throw I ever saw. But come on, guys. Let's be real about that situation.
Exactly.
Like,
he has a lot of great throws, and that's the one that's going viral. It's so annoying.
And I mean, this is what they do with Shedeur. Any little negative stuff, they'll go viral about. But they don't put the positive stuff out there that he goes viral about. So I'm looking at that throw, man. I thought it was just like one of them. We didn't know what was going on. I thought the whistle blew, and he just threw the ball. You know what I'm saying? And they made a big deal about the situation, about the throw. What do you guys think, man? Was that just a big overreaction, a big blow up, or what?
I mean, to be real with you, the video has no sound. We don't even know. We don't even know if a whistle was blown and Shedeur was just trying to be funny. You know what I mean? And I really thought Aaron, Aaron from the ESPN Cleveland.
Aaron Andrews?
Yeah.
Aaron
Aaron
Goldhammer.
Goldhammer. So he took that clip. There's a video of him. I'm gonna send it to you. He took that clip and he sent it to Rizzo. And I guess Rizzo is like out of town or something. And they're just like keying. That's why a lot of people say they like Rizzo. I don't trust him either. I don't trust none of them, right? But they're like keying about this is your guy, worst throw ever, and like, they're just trying to like poke fun. But we didn't hear anything. Why would Shedeur do that?
Yeah, but he went viral for it.
He did.
That's the only reason why I brought it to everybody's attention.
Oh, he did.
This is the negative stuff anything that they can pull that looks bad from Shedeur, they gonna put it out there and they gonna make it a point for everybody to see, because it went all over social media. It went viral. It was all over TikTok. It was all over Snapchat. It was all over the place. So Snacks, man, I'm gonna let you jump in, man.
These folks will use anything. We on a 5-week break. They have no talking points. Shedeur didn't give them none. Deshaun didn't give them none, and Munkin didn't leave them with none. They have no talking points to end this training camp off, to end this mini camp off. They don't know who's going to be the quarterback. They don't know what the situation is with the offensive line. They didn't see Denzel Ward and a couple more veteran players. They have no talking points. They got to make shit up for the next 5 weeks. They have nothing to discuss because Munkin left with nothing, Shedeur left with nothing, Deshaun left with nothing. The three people they wanted to talk about for the next 5 weeks, they wanted to talk about Shedeur being the quarterback or not. They wanted to talk about Deshaun being the quarterback or not. They wanted to talk about if Todd Munkin made the right decision or not. They got none of that. They got absolutely nothing walking away from this minicamp. So what are they going to do the next 5 weeks? Everything you see and read, don't believe it. Don't trust it. Because they gave them nothing. Only thing they going to do is give opinions all for a month and 2 weeks to the end of July. That's all they gonna do, because they ain't got nothing to give you. How they gonna discuss it? What did Munkin leave you with? I don't know. I wish I knew. If too bad it didn't turn out that way. I wish it would have worked out. Shedeur left you with, that's my teammate.
Yeah.
We coming in here as a team.
Exactly.
We're going to go out and do stuff together as a team. Deshaun Watson left you with, I'm just going to work and do my job until my number's called. They left you with nothing. What are you going to discuss for 5 weeks? Tell me. You tell me, KC, what are we talking about?
I can't tell you. I said that in one of my videos. I told people that their talking points are dead, man. And look, and Monken left them on a cliffhanger. That's just like y'all like the women in the chat, y'all be watching all these reality shows and stuff, and you know, Tyler Perry be leaving you on these cliffhangers with sisters. That's what Todd Monken did. He left him on a cliffhanger. Now that, look, I don't know what they're going to talk about. I don't know what kind of narrative they can put out there now, but it's going to be silence. They ain't going to have nothing to talk about. So I do agree with that, Snacks, but let's get off into this quarterback tracker, man. Everybody's wondering about this quarterback tracker, man. How much do y'all believe in this quarterback tracker? Because I don't know if y'all saw, because I did a video, shout out to Well Off Media. He exposed the quarterback tracker. And we going to get off into it, right? Because we going to take it step by step. We're going to take it from day 1 of OTAs all the way up to day 3 of minicamp. And then we're going to put the totals together. And when I looked at my math ain't mathing. Something ain't right. Go ahead, Snacks.
I killed it on the first track I ever put out. I took the numbers that they put out on my live stream and put up Cam Justice video, and we counted Shedeur's throws, and they was off by 3. After that, the tracker didn't even matter no more to me. I did it live. We went through it and counted them.
Hey, but when I put the
Detroit
tracker,
Gemini and a bunch of ladies was in there middle of the night, 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. We sat there, we went through the clothes one by one. We counted all the 7 on 7, we counted all the 11 on 11. They was wrong. I'm just saying.
And look, the crazy thing about it is I went step by step, and I graduated from summer school twice. So I know my math is correct.
And
but
he went to night school.
I'm looking at this, and my math ain't mathing. So we gonna break it down before we get up out of here. I gotta show y'all this quarterback tracker. Let's take.
I just want to know how Dylan Gabriel had 38 throws.
No. Look, we gonna no. Hold up. We gonna break it down, Snacks. Just relax. This is day 1 of OTA sessions, right? Y'all, for those that are in the chat and for people that are listening, get your calculators out. We just gonna focus on Shedeur Sanders right now. We ain't worried about the rest of them because my math ain't mathing. Day 1, what does it say? 7 of 11, 1 interception, right? That's what it say. Now we go to day 2. Get your calculators out, put your numbers out. We go to day 2 of the OTAs. 8 of 14, 1 TD, 1 interception, right? Keep follow me, chat. Follow me. Yeah, follow me, chat. And then look, we're gonna go to day 3 of OTAs. 7 of 15, 3 TDs, right? I'm not gonna stop there. Just keep mathing with me. And then we're gonna go to first day of mandatory minicamp. 25 for 30, 1 TD, right? Then we're gonna go to the next day. Mandatory day, minicamp 2. 12 of 14, no TDs, no interceptions. Then we're gonna go to mandatory day 3 of minicamp. 10 of 13, 0 TDs, no interceptions. But then we're gonna go to the grand scheme of things. We're gonna go to the totals. This is what the totals was. 79 for 113, 5 TDs, 3 interceptions. Can y'all tell me what's wrong there? Please.
Everything. First of all, Shedeur only threw the ball 97 times.
97 times.
Where they got 113 from. I don't even know what's going on.
2 interceptions. How they got 3?
I don't know what's going on.
So what is going on? It's some funny business. So when Snacks came out before we even broke all this down and he had the late night session and he broke it all down, he said the tracker don't even matter no more. They lost me with the tracker.
I was done day 1.
These numbers are fictitious. And then Bucky had already exposed the fact that they didn't want to put all Deshaun Watson's interceptions on the tracker. And he captured all that.
Crazy.
So, like, chat, Are y'all with us? Or are y'all a little slow?
We're a
That's
little slow.
crazy.
We're a little slow.
79 for 113, and you go back and look at everything we just dissected.
We need
math
you
ain't
to
mathing.
do it. We need you to do the math on the screen. We're a little slow.
Nah, I'm not. I can't do that. I'm gonna let the chat do that.
That's crazy. And they got Gabriel thrown about 32 times with I was like, what is
I
going
didn't
Now
see
on
all
this
that.
tracker?
Go back to slot 1 and day 1 of the track.
Okay, we're gonna go back to slot 1. Y'all ready?
Okay, let's start all this back over. Slot 1.
Okay.
Dylan Gabriel is 1 for 4. That's 5 passes already. Day 2. We just gonna do Dylan because it's quick.
There it is. Day 2. That's 3 passes.
1 for 3.
That's 7.
That's 8.
No, the first he was 4.
1 for 4. Yeah, we 7. We on 8. We on
Yeah.
7.
Now we're on 7.
7 plus 4. 7
Now
plus
we're on
5.
12. Now we're at 12.
We're at 12.
Now we're at 16.
Uh-huh.
Now we at 20. Now we at 26. But they say he threw the ball 32 times.
Oh my God.
Man, what is really going on?
That's crazy.
I'm just trying to understand who doing the math in Cleveland.
Nobody. Mary
Somebody
Kay.
said Watson is massaging the tracker. I'm through for the day. I'm through. They said Watson
doing
is
the math in
massaging the
Cleveland?
tracker.
We just don't know who doing the
How
math
did
in
Watson
Cleveland.
get thrown in this talking about he massaging the tracker?
Y'all need to stop. Leave
Y'all
Deshaun
gotta
alone.
cut, man. Look,
Leave Deshaun alone. Cut Deshaun alone.
y'all gotta cut that out, man. But that's what I'm saying. The math ain't mathing, man. I don't know chat, man. I don't even know what to say, man. That tracker.
Taylor Green was the most outstanding doing OTAs in minicamp. He was 100%. That's all
Yeah.
I'm saying.
The math ain't mathing, man. And look, in chat, I hate to leave y'all with a cliffhanger today. Sports Life and Trail hates to leave y'all with a cliffhanger. We appreciate y'all's participation, but we all got to go to night school. We all got to go to see where our math failed us because something ain't right. And we're gonna leave y'all with this message. If you know something, you see something, do something about it.
Say something, Danny.
Say something.
See something, say something.
But like Auntie Faye said, don't talk nice to me, talk sports with me. But
Don't
look,
be mad because Deshaun gonna get a new contract.
Uh-oh. But look, I will say this, man. We enjoyed y'all. Our time is up for the day. Some of our compadres got things they got to do. Y'all see Auntie Faye got all the hair on her head. She got to catch a flight. She got shows to do, man. Look, she's booked. So we found time to fit her in our show. She's booked. So she's flying out. She's catching flights. But we appreciate you, Auntie Faye, that you can spend a little time with us today with your busy schedule.
For sure. I appreciate you both. This was actually a really good show. It was amazing. Shouts out to everybody in the chat. I love y'all. Okay. I just have to go tend to my baby. I will be in Texas next week. Okay, baby. Everybody in the comments was telling me be careful in Texas. I don't know what's going on. Must be a
It
war
ain't
going on
about
in
be
Texas.
careful in Texas. You got your boy K-Sap and Big Snacks in Texas. We will hold you down. So y'all don't know. We might pop up with a live show.
We don't know.
We don't know. But I told you, Auntie Faye, she's booked right now. We got to fit her in on her schedule, man, because her black book is. I don't know. But look,
I'm so done with him.
appreciate everybody in the chat, man. Snacks, you got anything to say before we get up out of here, man?
We appreciate y'all coming through and hollering at your boy. Make sure you are subscribed to all 3 channels. Please do the doggone thing. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. K-Sap will be live again tonight about 9 o'clock. Don't worry about it. He'll get
Y'all see what Snacks be doing? Y'all
You
see
know
what
what I'm
Snacks be
saying?
doing?
I'll be on the road, and I'm going to call in so y'all already know.
See, Snacks, I was gonna open the phone lines up, but I had to let them simmer down a little bit.
No,
You got to get the phone lines open on your live shows, right? But before we get up out of here, this is how we gonna leave y'all. We gonna leave y'all how we entered. Y'all have yourself a great day on this Saturday.
Love
and
y'all,
what I
ciao.
always say, tell a friend to tell a friend. It might not be for you, but it might be for them. And once again, we out this piece. Gone.
Yeah. Sports life trill.
Life, sports, culture.
We in the building. Turn me up one time.
Came from the bottom, now we talking like bosses. Fourth down pressure, we ain't taking no losses. NFL smoke, NBA crosses. WNBA queens get respect when they walkin'. Hip hop in the speakers, real life in the room. Culture on the table, truth cut through the noise. Boom. Every hot take got weight when we speak. Sports life trill, new heat every week. This that sports life trill. Yeah, you know the deal. Real talk, real sports, real life, real feel. From the league to the streets, from the court to the field. If the topic get hot, we gon' keep it too real.
Big snacks in the building.
Get that man his crown.
K-Sap on the mic.
He gon' break it all down.
Auntie Faye in the room.
Better show respect now.
3 voices, 1 squad.
Whole culture get loud.
Cowboys, Buff Brown. We gon' talk that. Rookies, vets, contracts. Bring the facts back. Hoop dreams, draft night. Drama in the spotlight. Life lessons mixed with the game under bright lights. We don't duck smoke.
We don't chase clout. Say it with our chest, then we let the crowd shout. Podcast pressure, every episode a movie. Sports life trill, yeah, the whole vibe too groovy. This that sports life trill. Yeah, you know the deal. Real talk, real sports, real life, real feel.
Big snack.
K-Sap, Auntie Faye too. Tap it right now. This the podcast for you.